Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is my birthday. Thank you for the future birthday messages. I hope you guys give. Don't come to my channel.
To you. Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
As you can tell, I'm here with Alyssa and Jordy, Team Black Excellence. Today we are making a special video, me going over my favorite mother-loving ships from these goddamn shows we watch.
Not the
Goddamn show, y'all got me in here watching. Ugh.
It's the passion for me.
Fucking weak.
So, before we get started with this, I'm going to lay down the ground rules. How we're going to do this.
Okay.
First, foremost, I'm going to list each couple, get my little reason behind it, and Jordy and Alyssa will rate them from 1 to 5 stars. 1 star being crunch and munch, and 5 stars being crispy and good.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I want you guys below, so first of all, follow these two linked below, but also give me your list of your top 10 faves if you can. If you can't, give me top 5 at least. Give me top 5 that you really love, that you really go up for. All right.
Let's go.
Whew. Okay, so number 10.
No.
Number 10 is Kung Pao and Arheet from Our Sky.
Ooh. Okay, our Sky version is way different from Soda's version.
Yes, you guys, I made it known I do not care for Sodas or Sodas S or Sodas G. I don't know what other soda they got going on.
See,
But Our Sky,
ABC.
Was that bitch?
they seem more mature.
In
The
the
storyline was more focused. I really was like, oh, wait a minute. These characters I didn't care for, now I love them. And that airport scene.
They were acting.
Acting. So that's why I put them at number 10. It was very hard because I was like, maybe some other ones should go here instead of them because I haven't seen their series in 20 years. But like, I really remember back in the day, I was like, my heart is smiling. Like, I'm not the Grinch anymore.
Smiling.
I was really loving it.
Aw.
So, guys, what do you give this pair?
Honest to gosh, Arheet and Kung Pao are a solid like 3.5.
3.5.
I'll go ahead and give them a 4.
They're solid 3.5. Only because like
a little bit.
in the Our Sky, like Arheet was still Arheeting. So like
Yeah.
he can sometimes be a little crunchy. But I love their like chemistry.
I think where like I give him the extra 0.5 is when he was crying. He was like, "Go pop, go pop."
Not extra for the tear.
was like-
He
I
said
felt
that
it.
right there earned you.
Maybe because he felt like he wouldn't cry for him because how his character's always been very like tough and like.
Yeah, facts.
But finally, he's like crying, going to the airport. Like he was doing a lot. I was like, damn.
No, because
you
Kung Pao
love him.
left him at that damn that bridge. He was like, aight.
He's like, "Bye."
Alright. That's how you feel. I'm out of here then.
Lit. Okay. Well, you guys, let us know your rating below. Next, we got number 9. You guys may not know this couple. I don't think you do. They're Porsche and Nguyen from Gray Rainbow.
Gray Rainbow, I did not watch.
Well,
We didn't finish.
this
we
was
didn't
probably the
finish.
first time I've seen like an actual queer folk represented. They really went the distance with it. I mean, it is one of those like bury your gay, spoiler alert, one of them dies.
That's why I haven't watched it,
situation.
because I saw a like clip and it scared me.
Yeah, ooh, it's sad, but like their bond, it felt real. It was they had some of the cliches, but they didn't go too deep into that. They really had this couple really be a couple, and like one half of the couple, his daddy got a heart attack because he was like, "My son ain't gay, I'm gonna die now." Because
Look, be careful what you wish for.
he blamed the mama. You're so soft on him. That's why he did. It was a lot. It was.
For acting and for like the concept and the representation, I would give them like a 4.6. For the traumatization, a 3.
Well, I can't rate
Since
because
you
I
haven't
didn't
seen
watch
it,
it.
we'll just take our word for it that they deserve that point.
Okay.
That Jordy gave.
Okay.
It was traumatic.
Okay. Number 8, we have our couple from History 2, Right or Wrong. She and Faye, I think their names are. Guys, when I tell you, History 2 has a chokehold on my life.
Yo had a chokehold on my life.
And I'm not a big fan of age gap. I'm not a big fan of teacher-student things.
No.
However, they made me still root for them. And when they got together at the end, I was like, I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When homeboy, they both stood up
right.
to the ex-wife, the ex-mom, wherever she is. They stood up to her. I was like, I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's just on period.
That's on period.
They not playing no games with her, as they shouldn't.
So
I go come back out of nowhere.
Right.
I started to stand Yo-Yo when they came in looking for the teacher, and he was laying on. She was like, "He over there. He sleep. He hype. He cool."
So what's the rating?
Okay, mine was 4.5 because they just served. Like, their chemistry was everything. Like, that story was just so...
So good.
Yeah. So
I loved it.
I did rate them 3.6 because I feel like if it was redone now, it would be a 5.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Because it's like, it had so much potential. But, yeah.
Okay. Well, number 7 is Mek and Kim for My Secret Love. First of all, y'all know I stand that series with a burning passion. And it was hard not to put every couple on this goddamn show on this list.
No, because they're awesome.
So those other couples are my honorable mentions,
so
but I
sweet.
had to put our main couple because of the character development. I love how they kind of went from like being kind of enemies to really being friends, had a reason to be friends, and then like they got booed up, and then they have lessons learned, and then when homeboy when he brought him to the garden, watch me in this garden, he looked at him like, oh my gosh, he loves this. He loves the garden. He loves this landscape stuff. Maybe not getting his way of his dream of actually going to school for that. It had so much meaning.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crunchy how he went about it, but he was that was really crunchy.
It's
but
always gonna be crunchy.
but still, I was like,
Yeah.
I stand them. They really got me good, y'all.
Hello.
They were so. It was just the coming back together and him being like this anonymous like client. It's just like.
Oh wait, and also don't forget the
It was
parallels
like-
in that little movie, that film they did, that zombie film.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're a solid 5. I don't care.
Oh, 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
What?
No, I'll give
I
them,
love
I'll give
them.
a 5.
Like, because first of all, y'all know I'm a sucker for enemies to lovers, especially if it's done really well. And I liked how like they literally did not like each other, found a way to each other.
But they had a reason though. They had a reason.
Yeah, they had a reason not to like each other.
Right, I love that.
Found a way to each other. And then because, you know, he wanted him to follow his dreams, like you said, they broke up, but it was like fate that brought them back together. And it was just so cute.
Yeah.
Like, they were meant to be. Like, I love them.
Right. It's like, for me, honestly, this is one of the few series where literally every single couple, including the side couples, served. Like, every single one of them had a good, solid base, a good, solid foundation. And it was like, I think there's a difference between when you get frustrated at what the characters do in the story rather than getting frustrated with the story because it's filmed or it's written wrong. And it's like, I would get frustrated at the characters, but when I step back, I'm like, I got frustrated at them for a reason. You know?
I also love the whole
But I'm not frustrated
crossover
at the
with
story.
the actions leading to something like him being with homeboy, but his friendship was suffered because of it. I love how that.
Yeah.
Right.
And like
Yeah.
having that other couple,
It presented
the other
real
couple
world
being like,
consequence.
he's just of his own man. That was wild. I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh, that couple.
I was like, I've never seen
Every
that before.
episode was just a serve.
Yeah.
Every episode was good.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they get a 5.
Okay, number 6, Cairo and Gav from Game Boys.
Aww.
Guys, I never
Aww.
experienced a show where they talking via Skype, Zoom, wherever the case may be, and I'm getting so attached, getting so emotional. When I say actors,
Actors.
Let's just go ahead and get
Okay.
Actors. No, if I could give them a 10, they would have a fucking 10. Like,
wait, so we got
Kyle and
back-to-back
Gav-
high scores? I love
Yes.
this.
Like, they
Right.
literally made me cry. If you can make me feel for you,
Yeah.
like, right off the bat, that's it. Done deal.
And they're a good example. They're a good example at you don't have to have like all this crazy production to
have a good
actually
series.
have a show that is great. It honestly, like, money helps, and it honestly sometimes it tricks people into thinking
it's a good
it's
series,
but
and we can name a few.
But they had an iPhone
in a dream.
And that dream went big.
And when they met, when they first met,
when they met in person, oh my god,
Angel of Peace.
that was so cute. Oh, I love it. That show is everything. Oh my god, I may have to rewatch that show.
Right, low key.
No, yeah.
Okay, so we're at the top 5, guys. Top 5. This one is a new couple.
Yeah.
Is Eddie and Ian from Our Day Sim.
Oh, see, I personally cannot rate them. I can only rate them off the first 2 episodes. I haven't seen, I'm like behind.
Okay, so up to episode 6, you will stand. I kid you not,
Okay.
Alyssa. I know that's probably bold for me to say. It's real bold for me to say. How the fuck ever.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm gonna like them because episode 1 and 2 already had me like, I was like, they're cute as fuck.
I was thinking about them after I finished filming the episode. I was like, not me.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like without telling me,
they have such good, like, what is it? It's like relatable, like, couple energy. Like, if I saw them out just existing in the real world, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, like, that makes sense. It's not like this whole, like, oh my god, like, you know, that type of, like, saccharine sweet couple that's, like, over exaggerated. Like, they look like they probably
and the communication,
like, and it makes the communication
between the two, they talking.
Oh my god, can we not? Because I feel like we're reaching spoiler territory.
Okay. just know they come off very endearing and believable, and the backstory to where they're at now, it all makes sense. They are not. It's not childish. They're really straight up. Like,
I felt like it wouldn't be just because, like, and again, don't spoil it because it's just my theory off of 2 episodes. I feel like dude has already been like him from the beginning after their little accidental moment, but because he ran away, it was like he never really got an answer, like, stayed to figure out what was going to happen.
That always happens, doesn't it, though? Like, bitch, I can't respond first before you run in, ho? Can you?
And maybe if he didn't cop feelings in the beginning because dude, like, ran away and low-key made homie miss him. And so that's, like, how feelings developed. That's my theory, just off of 2 episodes. So I need to, like, catch up.
Okay, well, Jordie, what's your rating?
Is it? I feel like they're gonna be like, oh, they're giving everything 5.
Crying.
Yeah, I would also
listen.
Chef's kiss.
If a 5 is deserved, we're giving 5.
We're giving 5 across the board. Okay, number 4. Our main couple from History 3, Make Our Days Count.
Chuchi and Wayne.
I know, I'm sad thinking about it, but, like, I remember watching that show and getting my motherfucking life.
No, they're everything.
The fact that he broke up with that girl before he pursued him, I was like, I know that's right.
He did everything so right.
He's like, oh, this upsets you? Let me change my behavior so I'm not disrespecting you and make you feel the ways.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He, like, genuinely pursued him.
The part that, like, just hit my heart the most, honestly, it wasn't the fact that, like, Shigu, like, passed away. It was the fact that how Ting literally decided to live Shigu's dream afterwards.
When he went to the thing for him, I was like, no, you did not.
Yeah, that shit was cute as fuck.
You love that boy. Like, no, you loved him. I mean, I knew you did. It wasn't like a little high school crush. You actually did, because you went up to your parents like, this is me. What's up?
I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it.
Okay, what's the rating?
Yeah.
20.
5. The
list is listening. Okay.
I still can't watch that series all the way through because I be like rewatch it because I cry every time. I'm like, nope. I get to the part when they move into the apartment, and then after that, I refuse to watch the rest. I'm like,
hang it up, flat screen. We're done. Thank you.
Cut the cameras. Yay! They live happily ever after. Period.
Right. He came back with the salt, and they had.
I'm just gonna leave that open ended. It's how I feel it happened.
Right. Okay, all right, lit. Now we have number 3. I'm so sorry. This may be dramatic to me, guys. It is kind of dramatic, but our main couple from Blooming.
Oh,
We don't talk about them enough.
we don't.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. When I see a character, he's out here being rude to this boy, but then he explained to him why he's being rude. I thought you were making fun of me. I thought you were ignoring me. He is vocalizing his feelings. He gets upset. Oh, let me stop being upset. 'Cause I like you, so I'm not gonna be mad. Let me talk to you about how I feel.
Oh my god.
Right.
That I know that's kind of simple to think about, but that shows lack of
But it
communication.
means a lot.
It means a lot.
Especially in these series, because for the drama it's cool, but after a while I'm like, can y'all talk?
Can we please?
Can we do something else? Because it's mentally draining when you just don't know what the other side is thinking and what the other side is feeling.
Especially as a viewer, when I know how both of y'all are thinking, but you won't tell them.
Right. But y'all, somehow, like, I'm here, somehow y'all ain't making it.
But I'm hearing all the bullshit.
And then that one scene, he was like, "No, keep patting my head. I'm sad. Keep."
No, that melted my fucking heart.
Listen, I was like, "What you mean? Like, I'm upset. I need you to keep going."
He said physical touch is my love language.
It's my love language.
No, when he came to him and he was like, I don't like all these French films, but Mean Girls. I was like, period.
I'm fucking crying.
Yo, I really enjoy that show. I love the characters. I love the drama they had. It seemed realistic. For him to feel like insecure about his body, about his family dynamic, people, his daddy left, like, and he put in his film, and like he thought he was like he had his guard up because he thought people were making fun. Like, it was such a great character. I wanted him to get his little happy ending with old boy. Like, I really was
I
like,
did. Even though they had their issue.
The thing that I really liked about this show though is they used body language really well, because we didn't get a lot of dialogue as far as the progression between him and his mom, but there was just one scene where like it clicked between them, and she knew why he was upset about what she did, and he knew why she
when
did
they
what
were
she
arguing?
did, and they were like
in the kitchen, right? When she cried, she was like yelling.
They just started looked at each other and just started crying.
Yeah, and just stopped and they were like, oh shit. And then they just started.
And they started hugging each other and apologizing. It was so cute. And like piggyback off the body language, like when him and old boy were like at the road and they were just like looking at each other. Right. And then he like, cause he saw him that morning and they just like walked out, looked at each other and just like came together. I was like, y'all knew shit was not sweet. It was not sweet.
I love the scene where they were like, I guess in the forest or something. He was mad at him because he got his mama to watch his film, and he was mad at him, but he stopped. He was like, I'm mad at you, but come on.
Cause he was like, you could have at least told me.
I know,
mama.
Yo, they never do that. They stay mad and you know. But he's like, I'm mad at you, but like, I like you, so like, just come here and let me.
He's like, walk beside me, but like over there.
Over there.
But like in the back.
Okay,
but
what's the
you can't
rating?
leave my side though.
What's the rating? What's the?
Dude, like.
All right. I'm gonna change it up.
He said not 5 this time. We're off the scale. Over there.
Okay. Number 2 is Black and Sean and, or I guess White and Sean and not me. White and Sean and not me.
You put all the like.
I know they're gonna be in the comments like.
All the good ones. Okay. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more critical. Okay.
So White and Sean, I just. Maybe because they built the characters individually before they got them together. Maybe because when they got together, they ride or die for each other.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but out of all the pairs that these actors played together, this is my favorite. I love that. That show was so fun to watch. It was so compelling. And it was also an open-ended ending. Like I'm sure they didn't save the world, but it seemed weird at the end. I'm like, damn, that's more story could be told from this show. There's more that could be told. I love that. And I love even I like First and who's Gowan?
Gawain,
Gowan.
Their characters, I love them too.
Oh my god,
they're good.
I was living for Daniel.
Oh
my god, a stand, a whole stand.
They're good.
And it's like I think Not Me did a really good job at showing how you can have a real world issue being talked about and balance the romance like well. Eclipse, I'm talking to you. So yeah.
What's the rating?
But the rating based off the couple?
Yeah.
My rating based off just the couple would be... Ooh. What?
I would say I would give them like a 4.8.
Seems fair.
Like right under the cusp.
I would do... I think I'll give them a 5. I give them a 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They were good.
Number one
I like
couple.
them.
Number one couple. You guys already know who it is.
Ooh.
Crossing the line.
Child, we don't even need to talk about them. All Stars 100.
We don't need to talk.
100.
Guys,
if you never watched Crossing the Line, I'm sorry
just,
for you.
I've seen this goddamn show like at least 6 times. Every time I feel the feels,
dads
every
are
time I watch
gang.
them, like I've seen this already. Why am I getting giddy again?
This show is everything. I watch it for fun, like every day.
They are the curators. They're the curators of the homosexual backlight. Because when that son came in, when he was fixing, he was looking at his eye. It was like
That scene where he was like massaging his knee for the first time in the shower room, and he was going up
He was
and
so
up
ooh.
and up, and he was like, ooh. I was like, this is erotic as hell.
Oh my god.
No, when he saw it for the first time, he's like,
Oh yeah, they were in the shower. He looked. He's like, damn, you gotta look.
He said, hold up, let me find out.
Y'all.
And then he was like, oh, my sister like you. He was like, okay, but can she do this?
He
She
said if
this.
you could turn yourself into him, then okay.
Bet.
That whole moment, that was a moment, I was like, whoa. Y'all got deep for like.
And the actor
2.3
jumped
seconds.
out. He was trembling. And he was.
That part broke my heart. I was like, how dare you
Yeah.
bring my boy here when you know.
What's that meme from day one? From day
To
one.
this day.
How he feels.
To this
day.
day. Yeah. To this day.
I was like, the fuck? But they ended it so well. Oh my
They
god,
did.
another enemies to lovers, y'all, because they hated each other in the beginning. For no reason. Now that one was for no reason. He came in real funky. You how came into that practice real funky because you didn't want to be there. Trying to show up and busted your ass on the ground. Shot you how on the ground, looking crazy.
Okay, so that was my top 10 couples. There are more people that would have made this list, but I try to be,
Yeah.
there's some couples I like, but I think they're more toxic, like are love sick and make it right couples. I love them, but like they were trash. I like our couples from Together With Me, but they were cheating and fighting each other. It was a lot. I
Be nasty.
I almost added our main leads from High School President too. Like I kind of really like add them to the list actually because I adore them.
They're the best. They're adorable.
They're just so precious.
Yeah.
Love them.
So with all that being said, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Follow them on social media. It's linked below for your convenience.
Come on,
Your
And I guess we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.